Moral dumbfounding. When the mind fails to explain the heart, you're in conversation. A debate unfolds. Ethics, morality, justice. A topic surfaces. And suddenly, your body reacts before your thoughts do. You know something is wrong. You feel it deep in your chest, in the tightness behind your ribs, in the electricity behind your eyes. But then someone asks, why? And you have no answer. You search for words, logic, evidence, a framework, but nothing comes. It's just that visceral sensation, real, persistent, unyielding. This moment is moral dumbfounding. A psychological event where emotion and instinct know the truth, but language and reason fall behind. You're not broken, you're human. Throughout history, we've imagined ourselves as creatures of reason, builders of logic, defenders of principle. We write laws. We craft moral systems. We trust in philosophy, ethics, data. But behind all of that, beneath the circuitry of argumentation, there's a quieter compass carved by evolution, not designed for perfect reasoning, but for survival, for cohesion, for good sense. Moral dumbfounding is that moment when the gut and the mind part ways. You feel the rightness or wrongness of something with the clarity of thunder. But when asked to explain, your voice fails to echo the storm inside. Take a simple scenario. A person eats their pet dog after it dies naturally. No harm, no cruelty, no crime. But when told this, people recoil. They say, it's just wrong. And when pushed to explain, their arguments often collapse. No logic, no consistency, just moral fog. Or picture this, you must choose between saving 5 strangers or 1 person you love. Utilitarianism tells you to save the 5. But your hands tremble when you try to let go of the 1. Emotion short-circuits calculation. And when asked to explain why, you realize there is no clean answer, only contradiction, only chaos beneath the skin of certainty. Some philosophers suggest our minds are like lawyers, not scientists. We don't seek truth. We defend our instincts. We form judgments first, then scramble to justify them later. And when justification fails, we dumbfound. We freeze at the edge of our own moral language. Moral dumbfounding reveals an uncomfortable truth, that morality might be more about feeling than thinking, more about instinct than instruction, more about inherited heuristics than personal choice. It comes from ancient places. Our ancestors didn't debate ethics. They survived by reacting. To betrayal, to fairness, to threat, to community. What feels wrong is often tied to patterns that once protected us. Violation of trust, breaking of bonds, acts that ripple through the fabric of social survival. And yet, in the modern world, these feelings arrive without instruction manuals. We sense them, we live by them, but we can't always explain them. There's something oddly beautiful in that, because when the mind fumbles, it shows us where language ends, and where the raw data of being human begins. When someone betrays you, when cruelty parades as justice, when the system is technically fair but your soul says otherwise, that's the realm where dumbfounding lives. It's not ignorance, it's depth without language, a signal that your humanity still works. In a way, moral dumbfounding is not a flaw, but a mirror. It reveals that we are not perfectly rational beings. We are creatures of emotion, tethered to ancient intuitions, shaped by countless generations of silent decisions and unspoken codes. It is the feeling that stirs when you witness injustice but cannot define it. The ache in your gut when someone violates something sacred. The outrage without syntax. The pain without argument. So the next time you feel that silent wave, when your chest tightens at the sound of a story, and you stumble for the words to explain why, don't dismiss it. That dumbfounding silence may hold more truth than 1,000 polished arguments. Because the heart often knows what the tongue cannot say. And in that space, between knowing and explaining, lies the haunting, beautiful chaos of what it means to be moral, to be conscious, to be human.